Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. I am very thankful. Thank you all for the likes, the donations, the super chats. I am extremely thankful for that. I am humbled and I'm sending that back to you tenfold, guys. So, sending you many blessings. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and burn some Palo Santo to cleanse the energy. So this is gonna be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, guys. So we're gonna start with what's the vibe. Okay, so angel guides, spirit guides, a good living light, clear and precise messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is going on with my Cappies at this time, spirit? So what is going on with Capricorn at this time? What can they expect? Okay, so you have salty. Somebody's salty, somebody's bitter, okay, towards you. They're petty, all right, they're angry. So Himalayan salt could be significant. Some of you could be using salt around your area so that you could take away bad energies. All right, so what else, spirit? You got here vacation. So some of you are taking a vacation from being bitter or salty or angry with someone, okay? Or this could be the person that you're dealing with, right? For some of you here, you're getting away. Some of you could be skydiving. Some of you could be doing something spontaneous, right? Spirit is telling you to go have fun, all right? You guys are kind of, what I'm picking up here, okay, is that you guys could be kind of like going through something, all right? And it's making you bitter within, all right? Forgive and forget, all right? Don't forget. I don't mean forget, but forgive for yourself, okay, and move on with the situation. Yeah, some of you need to have fun. Some of you are going through an epiphany right now, okay, so self-reflection, there's answered questions for you, all right? You could be tapping into your talents, okay, so untapped talents here. You have some sort of potential here to do something maybe in the public eye. All right, but you need to set some sort of boundaries. For some of you here, you're going through some sort of reflection. It's making you bitter because somebody here could have been disrespectful towards you. All right, or enough is enough. Defend yourself. It's time for you to set some sort of boundaries and defend yourself. Somebody's name could start with an H. Okay, so H. What else, spirit? All right, and then you got distance. For some of you here, these boundaries require you to distance yourself from a person. This talks about divorce, ghosted, or separation. All right, so what's salty? A family connection could be salty here. So, mothering, somebody who's mothering you. Somebody's mother could be bitter here towards somebody and you're having some sort of epiphany. All right, they're not that gentle, or maybe they're showing as a person who's very nurturing and stuff like that, but they're really not. They're just bitter and angry, okay, envious of you. What's vacate? You need to get away. Some of you need to get away, relax, have fun, okay? There's a lot of rumors, there's a lot of gossip that involves you, okay? You and your person for some of you here, because look at these two people. All right, there's two people in this parachute. Some of you could go parachuting, right? But anyway, rumors, gossip, somebody's very nosy. They're all up in your business trying to find out what's the tea with you. And that's why you guys could be kind of like showing up as bitter or angry. It's almost like, okay, you want to be that way? I'm going to go ahead and be as petty as can be. Don't do that tick for tack. That's toxic. Don't do tick for tack. That energy is, you're giving into that energy. It's not healthy for you. All right, so what's epiphany? Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. You got Two-Face. You're realizing who was a Two-Face here, who had a double life. Somebody here was a cheater, backstabber of some sort. And this is the epiphany that you're coming into realization with. All right, so what's boundaries? You need to set some sort of boundaries with this person. All right, there's somebody here in your energy that's Two-Face, or you got thrills, continuous cycle, bad decisions, and addiction. Somebody who has some sort of addiction could be significant. All right, is a continuous cycle with this person. For some of you here, this person likes the thrill of it all. Right, so don't give in to that temptation. What's distance? Divorce, ghosted, separation. For some of you here, you're ghosting someone or separating from them. All right, and you're becoming reclusive, antisocial. Some of you here could distance yourself because your person could be too social and maybe you're not, all right, or something like that, or vice versa, flip a switch it. Okay, somebody's definitely in their feelings here, silent treatment, they are giving you the silent treatment. This person at a distance who's two-faced here, somebody could wear a lot of hoodies, okay, so that could be significant there. All right, you might feel left out by this person. Okay, or they could be calling you antisocial and stuff like that, but it's that you've been cutting people off. Okay, so what's antisocial? You got toxic. All right, so yeah, you've been cutting toxic people off of your social circle, whatever that is. Okay, drama, arguments, incompatible. For some of you here, you're going through an epiphany that somebody here is incompatible with you because they're toxic. All right, something about mushrooms could be significant for some of you. Some of you could be doing mushrooms. I don't know. Going through an epiphany, going through an awakening of some sort. Alright, let's go ahead and clarify. What is this salty, bitter? Right, for some of you, it's a mother figure, or it's you guys, okay, with family here is what I'm picking up here. What's salty here, Spirit? With feminine energy. What's salty with feminine energy? So, bitter, angry, petty, mothering, nurturing, and gentleness, the Fool, Aquarius energy. Some of you don't want to take a risk with someone. All right, or this is like ignorance that may lead to some sort of folly, so be careful of the things that you're doing, or the lack of experience could lead you in the wrong direction. Okay, so this is like somebody who's naive, or they might think that they're naive, or maybe you felt like you were naive, so that's why you became bitter. Okay, there's no need for you to become bitter. This was a toxic relationship. For some of you, this person's rude and spiteful towards you. All right, some of you are divorcing this person, King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But yeah, this person lacks rationalism. They're very illogical. They're very manipulative. Okay, so for some of you here, they've lied on you, and that's the reason why you're bitter. Okay, so they abused their power. So, okay, so what is this King of Swords in the reverse? All right, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This is Capricorn energy. All right, so yeah, there's too much to handle all at once. Somebody wanted to make you unbalanced here. All right, so that you won't be sensible, so that you won't be reliable. All right, so you could be overwhelmed trying to like juggle two ideas. Should I stay with this person? Should I go with this? Should I stay here? Should I not? Okay, so neglecting some sort of priority, okay, that you need to be organized with. All right, so Capricorn energy, Two of Pentacles. What's this Two of Pentacles in the reverse? For some of you here, you're realizing that somebody was juggling you. Okay, so Three of Wands. Yeah, you have a sense of foresight. All right, you're looking ahead towards new opportunities. You're just going forward. Okay, so definitely traveling could be significant. You're like, should I stay in this country, or should I move to another country? Some of you want to go eat, pray, love. Okay, so that kind of energy is what I'm picking up here. All right, I see good outcomes. Some of you here could be buying a property or something like that as well. All right, you're enjoying your success. You're waiting on your ships to come in so you can make a move here with the Three of Wands. All right, some of you could be traveling and returning from travels with that Three of Wands, and then you got the Two of Swords in the reverse. So even though you went on this trip, okay, or something like that, maybe you went on a trip to fix something with someone, right? Somebody here is unwilling to make a choice here. They're very indecisive. They're overwhelmed. Two of Swords in the reverse, Libra moon. All right, so for some of you here, there's fears and uncertainty, so that's leading to some sort of stress. Okay, so there's someone here that needs to make a decision. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. All right, what is this Two of Swords in the reverse? Seven of Wands. You need to set some sort of healthy boundaries. All right, so confrontation may arise for some of you here. Okay, for some of you, there's somebody here that does not want a truce, and for some of you, you're the one that doesn't want a truce with this person, and that's fine. All right, you're defending yourself. You're fighting for your goals. This is perseverance. Okay, so if they kicked you when you were down, now is not a good time to come around when you're in the up. All right, so stand your ground when it comes to this. All right, so what is rumors, gossip, and vacay? All right, you got the Ten of Swords. For some of you here, you had somebody here that said something here. They were gossiping or something like that, and they said that somebody backstabbed you. All right, Gemini energy, a painful ending of some sort. All right, what is this Ten of Swords here? Deception, backstabbing, gossip again. So some of you could have gone on a vacation or kind of like got away or something like that and found out something. what's this 10 of Swords here? You're exhausted. All right, and then you got the 5 of Wands in the reverse. So somebody that betrayed you, there's the end of a conflict or something like that. You could have been arguing with somebody because of gossip. All right, somebody who lied on your person or something like that. That they went on a vacation or something along those lines. But anyway, the 5 of Wands is in the reverse. 10 of Swords. Let me pull one more. There's harmony. There's agreement here. Okay, so this could be cooperation, right? Or somebody wanting to have peace. Or maybe you don't want to fight for something anymore. The betrayal's too big. All right, so that's why I want to clarify. You got the Queen of Swords. Yeah, some of you are cutting this shit off. Okay, a rational and honest person. You're speaking your truth. All right, you have your truth, your sword of truth up. Okay, so you're being truthful, intelligent. You're disconnecting your heart from your logic. All right, you're going realistically with some sort of objective. All right, towards the Queen of Swords. For some of you, you're dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, what's this Queen of Swords? The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So for some of you here, you're about to regain everything that you've lost. 555, you could be seeing those synchronicities. All right, so 555 here. The worst of the hardship is over with the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. All right, things are improving for you. Some of you are recovering and healing from something that was unbalanced. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. It could have been a relationship. Okay, so give me just 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. It's a little too loud and too much going on. All right, so let's see here. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, you're healing, you're recovering. Okay, whatever you've lost, you're about to regain. Okay, so what's this 10 of Swords, though? What's this 10 of Swords? All right, you got the Ace of Cups. This has to do with love. Okay, so for some of you here, you met somebody new and it could have been cut short. Okay, they could have ghosted you or you could have ghosted them because they're not immature. They're not mature enough. Okay, so there could be a new opportunity here when it comes to love after some sort of betrayal. Somebody wants peace with you. You're about to regain everything that you lost, including this person. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you here. This is celebrations as well. Some of you could be buying a home. I'm seeing some sort of property or something like that. Or maybe even entrepreneurship where you're going to have your own business. Okay, so that could be significant. All right, you're going to be celebrating that. I'm also hearing a opening. Okay, so that could be significant where you cut the ribbon or something like that. I don't know. Some of you could have been doing cord cutting. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you here, this person could be difficult. This person could be causing some sort of difficult situation at your job. Okay, so you could be like having some sort of head fog or something like that. All right, or low ambition at this time. All right, so what's this? Yeah, there's gonna be a renewal of love. All right, this is a renewal of love. Anything that you lost, okay, it could have been due to gossip or betrayals. All right, so what's Epiphany? So you're going through self-reflection here. Something has been answered. Okay, so you had some sort of untapped talent. You've tapped in. Okay, for some of you, you're very connected to source. All right, the Hierophant in the reverse. Maybe not. Okay, so going against conformity, rebelling, breaking rules, non-conformity, or unconventional. All right, for some of you, this is like a coven. Okay, or a godfather's house or something like that. They practice religion here with the Hierophant. They could be a professor or teacher or something like that. This could be a school and institution. All right, but they're very unconventional. Some of you could be letting go of school or something like that. All right, so what's this Hierophant in the reverse? This could be a long-term commitment. Somebody living a double life with a two-face. What's this Hierophant in the reverse? Some of you are going through a divorce. 8 of Pentacles in the upright now. So yeah, you guys are focused diligently. I feel like somebody here is focused on what you got going on or what you're working on. Okay, so this person could be two-faced. They're just going to be trying to like stop you from doing what you're supposed to be doing. For some of you here, you're very good, you're mastered at something here, okay, or you're setting some sort of goals. But with the Hierophant in the reverse, it could be a Taurus, okay, for some of you. But with the Hierophant in the reverse showing up here and the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like some of you could be working on a marriage, okay, but some of you don't want to work on this marriage, but at the end of the day, something is going to get renewed. That's what I'm picking up here. What is this Hierophant, Eight of Pentacles? All right, the World in the reverse. Your current approach is not working, guys. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with one of those. All right, so disappointments, failure when it comes to travel or something like that. There could be complications, maybe at work. Give me one more. You got the Ace of Wands. Okay, so for some of you here, you have the urge to create. Okay, or you're very creative or something like that, but there's somebody stopping you. For some of you here, with the World in the reverse, all right, there could be some sort of failure when it comes to traveling, or maybe you don't feel whole and complete all by yourself. Okay, so you might need to like partner up with someone, or maybe you're thinking about partnering up with someone to work with them, right? But the Hierophant is in the reverse, and I don't like that energy. So what's this Hierophant in the reverse? You got the Judgment in the reverse. So whoever this is, or this coven, or whoever it is that you're going to get readings or something like that, the outcome is based on lies or malicious gossip. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you here. There's rumors, a lot of dishonesty with this person. This person could actually be a person that you look up to. Okay, you could look up to this person or something like that. The Hierophant, it could be like a pastor, okay, or somebody who's connected to Source, but really they're not. This is somebody like that goes to church on Sunday and does voodoo when they get home. So, Judgment in the reverse. What's this Judgment in the reverse? With the Hierophant. I feel like somebody's going under judgment. You got the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're over it. Okay, so this is boredom. This epiphany that you're having, you're realizing that somebody is two-faced or somebody has it out for someone else and your current approach is not working. All right, look, Chariot, Cancerian energy. This person could be at a distance for some of you here, all right? Or they feel like they missed out on an opportunity, or you might feel like you missed out on an opportunity paying attention to someone else. Okay, so you need to focus your energies on what is good or better for you. Some of you could be going traveling or something like that, okay, but there's some sort of complication, right? Because something is going against you, or somebody's trying to control you here based on lies and outcomes, based on lies and gossip or something like that. So guys, don't pay attention to anybody right now and do you, okay? You're responsible for you and only you. What's boundaries? The Sun. As soon as you set some sort of boundaries, okay, you're going to be very happy. This is Leo energy. All right, you need to set some sort of boundaries. You need to defend yourself when it comes to this person or something like that. Four of Pentacles, somebody's not letting you go. Okay, somebody could be exposing something here. Somebody could be exposing their, that their security has shifted towards greed. Right, that somebody's here holding on to someone because of monies. Right, they're very jealous or envious in this energy. Materialistic. What's this Four of Pentacles, Spirit? So guys, remember, take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? And this is not going to resonate with everybody, obviously. Okay, but let's see. What's this Four of Pentacles in the reverse? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. What's this Four of Pentacles in the reverse? Somebody has not let you go. They don't trust you. All right, King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like you're being more dominant, okay, and you're being more confident. You're taking your power back here. Leo energy with the Sun and this King of Wands. There's a lot of like authority. Somebody could be mad because you're exposing them, okay, or vice versa. Flip a switch it. If this is not you, this is the person that you're dealing with, or the person, or this is somebody around you. All right, so what's King of Wands? I'm also picking up here that somebody's very confident you're going to return to the can't fucking make it up. For somebody's very confident that you're going to return to them, that there's going to be some sort of reconciliation. So there's going to be some sort of time for celebration, joy. You got Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn. What's this Three of Cups? The Lovers, I'm telling you. This is somebody who wants to reconciliate with you. All right, a soulmate of some sort. They want to balance something out with you. Okay, so for some of you here, Gemini energy is significant, or they have that in their chart. Okay, there's a balance in harmony and in love. Okay, a partnership that's well received is going to be an equal give and take. It's a healthy relationship. All right, so what's distance here? Divorce, antisocial, and toxic. Drama, arguments, incompatible. Somebody giving you the silent treatment of Virgo could be significant. Nine of Pentacles, or you guys could be in that kind of energy where you guys are loners. Okay, you guys are self-made. There's a period of prosperity, but you did it on your own so that you don't have to depend on anybody. Okay, for some of you here, there's somebody who could have gifted you something but with strings attached, and you don't like that kind of energy. You like to be confident and you like to be independent, so you're finding your independence here. No more drama, no more arguments. You have the ability to pay back whatever it is that you owe, or whatever the case may be. All right, you're reaching a goal. All right, with the Nine of Pentacles. What's the Nine of Pentacles? The Temperance, and balancing things out. All right, so patience, Sagittarius energy. You're finding some sort of inner balance, okay, or some sort of inner balance has been achieved within yourself. All right, so there's patience, self-restraint, okay, so doing things in moderation. What's this Temperance? For some of you here, you needed to distance yourself. You needed to be alone so that you could find this peace within, so that you could go back to your person or reconcile with your person. Who's this Lovers? You got the Knight of Cups. For some of you here, this is somebody who's coming in with a love offer of some sort. They have a creative spark. Okay, so they could be flirting with you. They could be coming in with some sort of good news. They got drive. Okay, they're romantic. They could be a romantic of some sort, a poet. What's this Temperance, Spirit? Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're overcoming some sort of mental hardship. Right? If you guys were having nightmares or poor sleep and stuff like that, you guys are recovering from that. 99 could be significant. 999, there's a cycle that's ending in your life right now so that a new cycle begins. Okay, so you're overcoming some sort of mental hardship here. You're healing. It's the end of depression. If you guys have been depressed or something like that, you're letting that shit go. All right, so good for you. Gemini energy with the Nine of Swords. Okay, so you got the Emperor in the reverse. This could be a situation with a baby daddy. Okay, or an emperor here that misused their power. This could be a boss figure or a hubby. Aries could be significant. They're very stubborn and chaotic. For some of you here, this person could have been a father figure, okay, or something like that. They have poor leadership roles. They don't do things in moderation. They misuse their power. They're tyrants. So, what's this Emperor in the reverse? You stop taking orders from this person. Okay, so you don't take orders from stupid people. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's this Emperor in the reverse with the King of Cups? They misuse their powers emotionally, right? And they're getting some sort of justice. Libra energy. Karma is coming to this person for being toxic, for trying to stop you and your growth, for trying to stop your relationship from prospering here. King of Pentacles, you're very reliable, you're very resourceful. So you got the King of Pentacles with the Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody has some sort of long-term goal. They're going to come in with some sort of idea or a romantic offer of some sort, all right, that's going to lead to some sort of long-term goal with you. For some of you here, they want to work with you. Okay, they want to abandon whatever, they want to abandon ship where they're at, okay, and come towards you because they're the King of Pentacles and you're the Queen of Pentacles, or you're the Queen of Pentacles and they're the King of Pentacles. So very reliable. You guys achieve something together, okay, when you work together. Both of you could do the very similar things, or both of you could have gone through very similar situations with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. All right, abandonment and stuff like that. So, but the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles belongs together. You might have outer sources here or outer parties that are butting in. You got the Knight of Wands, so yeah, take action. Some of you need to go ahead and be spontaneous. All right, so what advice do you have for my Cappies, Spirit? Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. You got here mindfulness, so stay present and aware in the moment. Some of you could be meditating, okay? Get next to a tree, hug a tree, get next to to nature, okay? Be receptive to receive some sort of energy that's coming through nature, okay? Or through meditation. What else, Spirit? Be mindful of the numbers that you keep seeing, like 555, 1010, 111, 1, 11, 11, okay? Numbers like that, 44, 444, and look them up. Okay, so positive thoughts. Your thoughts shape your reality. Keep them positive. So don't be like in a negative mood or negative attitude. Negativity causing negativity, so be positive. All right, harmony. Create harmony in your relationship and your surroundings. I'm very connected to nature here. You could be very connected to animals. Squirrels. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I came out in Aquarius reading yesterday. If I'm not no, in the collective. My bad. Intention. Set clear and focused intentions here. All right, so whatever it is that you want, be specific. What is it that you're asking the universe? You're asking for money? Is it $1? Is it $1,000? Be specific, okay, when you're talking to your spirit guides so that they could allow this transformation to come in for you. Butterflies could be significant. Embrace the change of a path to growth. All right, you're transforming. You got to love yourself, guys. Look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm beautiful. All right, use affirmations. All right, so self-love is the foundation of attracting love from others. So yeah, definitely love yourself. Okay, if you look at yourself in the mirror every day and you're like, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm ugly, you're gonna start believing that shit. So you're beautiful, you are prosperous, okay, you are abundant, you're calling in wealth, all right? Money comes to you easily, fast, without any problems. You know, you have to call in those positive thoughts, all right, guys? So you could go through this transformation. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull some advice for you guys. Angel guides, spirit guides, a bit of light, clear, precise messages for Cappy. Advice for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Spirit. Advice. Alright, so mental clutter blocks your soul from ascending spiritually. So stop overthinking certain things. Okay, you could be going through a spiritual awakening of some sort. Divine timing has intervened for your protection or your success. Trust that divine timing, whatever's meant to be, is going to be. Whatever's fated is fated. Okay, so you have here results happen over time. Stay consistent and patient. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals. People that are like you, that are spiritual or something like that. Your heart chakra is showing up. This is compassion, forgiveness, unconditional love. I accept and love openly and easily. You need to open your heart chakra. And that's where that forgiveness comes in. Forgive the people for you, not for them. Okay, they fucked you over, whatever, but forgive them for you so that you won't be bitter, so that you won't be salty. Okay, so that you can be confident. All right, so confidence, inner strength, solar plexus, that talks about creativity. Some of you are creating something, writing a book, doing a journal, whatever. Okay, you act with confidence and joy. You're manifesting things into reality. Some of you are definitely working on your chakras, right? Doing some sort of like mudras, okay, or not only mudras, but you could be doing spiritual cleansings. Okay, some of you are definitely dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, so 119 to 218 could be significant. You gotta hear the strength of my soul was born from the pain that once brought me to my knees. Okay, so you've gone through the ringer and back. All right, so Pluto, regeneration, transformation. Things are coming back into fruition. All right, sometimes you need to take a break and disconnect from the world. I feel like you might have needed to take a break from this connection. Okay, so maybe your sexuality was imbalanced or something like that. All right, so sacral chakra imbalance, rigid beliefs, lack of spontaneity, sexual issues. All right, maybe you guys weren't compatible in bed or something like that. You got luck on your side, 777. All right, you're operating in alignment with your higher self to receive abundantly. Prioritize what you're giving your time to and who you grind for. All right, because you have a lot of people here gossiping and all up in your business. So, which they don't need to be. So you need to set some sort of healthy boundaries so they could get the fuck out your business. And you could transform, guys. So that's what I have for you guys. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, and prosperity your way. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.